Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And first off, do you guys even recognize me? Yeah, I know. I look like a totally different person already. Anyways, this is a quick 3.5 month update on my FUE transplant. So let's get right to it. First off, I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to my channel recently. I'm almost at 400 subscribers, so that really means a lot to me. And that also means that you guys are interested in my hair voyage. I don't say hair journey because hair journey is just so trite, you know? So as you can tell, the hairs are really starting to come in now. I mean, they're not coming in at that full-blown 4-month mark, but they're really starting to grow out. And the thing is, once they pop out of the skin, they're growing pretty fast. It's almost like how bamboo grows. It's like pretty fast. So now I'll give you guys a close-up of it. Let me move the light here. So this is the side of my head that's like the hairs are less. You can tell little baby hairs are there. Let me use a comb, a brush, whatever. That's how that looks. And then this side has always been, I had more hair before FUE on this side, and that's how it goes. Wherever you have more hair, it grows back faster. So on this side, there's like way more hairs, and it's like really filling in nice. And this is just at 3.5 months. So this isn't even the 4-month mark, because they say between month 4 and 5 is when you get, you know, the explosion of hair. See, if I go like this, it looks even better. So I just do this. All right, I look normal now. It's been quiet all morning, but of course, the minute I start making the video, the guy with the leaf blower comes out of my building and starts gardening. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys the sides and the back now, all right? Side shot. The back. Donor area is here. Side shot. And back. So some of you were commenting on my last video about the donor area and saying that the doctor could have spread out the donor area so it looked more even. And I wanted to address that. So first off, no FUE doctor that's reputable is going to spread out the donor area like that, because it would be very time consuming. And in case you guys didn't know, when they extract the grafts, they're only viable for like X amount of hours and then they die. You know, they have to be reimplanted pretty quickly for them to take. So if they did spread it out like that, it would take way more time. They'd have to be out of the human body for longer, and the chances of them dying increase. And I don't know if you guys know this, but once they extract, you know, the grafts, there's a team of nurses, and the grafts go to the nurses, and the nurses put the grafts under a microscope, and then they separate them, because each graft is not really a hair. It might look like a hair, but under a microscope, like you see, like I guess where the bulb of the hair strand, and there you can tell if it's actually 1 hair, 2, or 3. So like that's how like the human hair on the scalp is designed. It's either a graft of 1 hair, 2, or 3. And way back in like the 1980s, they didn't do this microscope thing. So they would just get any random graft and put it in the front. So that's why in the 80s, a lot of people that had you know, hair transplants, they ended up calling them plugs, because it looked like doll hair. Like they would put a graft, and the graft probably had three hairs in it, and they would put it right on the front line, and that looked very unnatural. But now, you know, with the advances of the microscopes and separating them, now it looks natural, because they just implant, you know, grafts that have 1 hair in the very front, and then behind that they put like the 2s, and then behind that they put the 3s. And in fact, when you're actually undergoing the procedure, you hear them saying 1, 2, 3, like they're going 1, 2, 3, like they know exactly where they're doing it. They're doing it right. So you want to go to a reputable place, and you know, that's why I chose hair medical restoration, you guys. Some of you were also asking if Dr. Cortez speaks English, and he does. He speaks English, and actually he has a lot of patients that fly from like the East Coast of the United States. Also Canadians fly down all the way to Tijuana. Well, they fly to San Diego and then cross the border and get their procedure done there. So there's no language barrier, guys. And the last thing I'll say is this: if you're thinking of getting an FUE hair transplant, just go ahead and do it. As much as we try to like not judge people based on the outside, the truth is that we do, you know. I think scientists have said that in like the first nanosecond of meeting someone, you judge them by their age, race, sex, sexual attractiveness, and whether they are a friend or a foe. And that goes back, you know, to the ancient times when we lived in tribes, and you needed to know if somebody was your friend or your foe, because they could kill you, right? But it's important to look good, right? So that's why I did it. And if you guys want to look good and have a better advantage in this life, you might as well do it, you know? Because it's like they say, image isn't everything. It's the only thing. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Another video will come out in 2 weeks, and subscribe and all that jazz to follow me and all that stuff, all right? Thanks for watching. I'm Moises Amaya, and I'm out.